It's a new year. You have made New Year's resolutions and you have made a list of things you would like to accomplish in 2024. Perhaps you even made a vision board. That's great. You have a vision, you have a compelling drive to achieve all those things. Now comes the hard part. You need to plan and you need to act. In this video, I will share with you 5 principles that will help you accomplish everything you want in 2024. Change is hard. Change demands a consistent investment and continued effort throughout the year. See, 85% of people give up on the New Year's resolution by mid-February. And the main reason is that most of them don't follow the 5 principles I will share with you in this video. Hi, I'm Douglas. I'm a purpose and leadership coach. Every aspect of your life, your thoughts, your words, your emotions, your actions, are either driven by fear or by faith. Unfortunately, for so many people, their lives are controlled by their fears. And my mission as a coach is to help as many people to switch from a fearful mindset and step into a faith-driven mindset. Faith in themselves, faith in their abilities to reach their goal and create the life that they want. Now let's jump into the video, but please make sure you stick to the end for a bonus tip. Principle number 1. You have to be specific when drafting your New Year's resolutions. If there are things that you want to accomplish this year, you have to make sure that you're as specific as you can when listing them down. There are many reasons why. 1, being specific about what you want to accomplish this year will allow you to differentiate your wishes from your goals. Which ones are must-have and which ones are good to have. By being specific with your goal, you will be able to pinpoint clearly what exactly you want. That's one of the benefits. Another benefit of being very specific with your list and your goals is that it allows you to clearly visualize what you want. It allows you to know when you would have achieved your goals because you would have a clear end goal. And more importantly, having specific goals will allow you to track your progress as you're moving towards them. Principle number 2. Your goals and New Year's resolution must be measurable. What I mean by that is you have to be able to track them through time and through progress. If you're not able to measure your goals or your New Year resolutions, there is no way for you to be able to know if you can or will achieve them. The ability to measure your goals allows you to track them, allows you to have milestones as you're moving towards them. There's no way you can achieve any goals if you have no way to measure that set goal. So measuring your goals, making sure that your wish list, that your resolutions, that all the things that you want to accomplish in 2024 are measurable, that you can track them so you always know where you are in relation to your end goal. That is very key because this allows you throughout the year to know if you're ahead of schedule or if you're behind schedule. But also it will allow you to assess what kind of effort, investment, and time is needed from you in order to make progress. Without measuring your goals, you will never be able to achieve them. You will not even know if they are achievable. Principle number 3. Your New Year's resolutions and your goals for 2024 have to be achievable. That's a very important key. See, sometimes we self-sabotage by setting ourselves up for failure, by having goals or resolutions that we deep inside knows that we cannot achieve them. What determines whether or not you can achieve them? But many things. First of all, something is achievable in relation to where you are currently in life. Say, for example, if I want to be as buffed and have as much muscle as Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, that is not an achievable goal. And it doesn't matter how much steroid I take, there is no way I can achieve that goal. So I would only be setting myself up for failure by having goals or resolutions that are not achievable. So you need to assess from where you are in your life currently in relation to the goals that you have, if those goals, given the time frame that you're giving yourself, whether or not those goals are achievable. That kind of link back to the other principles we discussed. When you're very specific, when you can measure your goals, then you will be able to know if they are achievable. If you are after a goal that is not achievable in the time frame that you have given yourself, you are simply setting yourself up for failure. You are more likely to give up. You are more likely to blame yourself and give yourself the responsibility for that failure, even though from the get-go, you were never in a position to achieve those goals. So it's important to be honest with yourself. First, where you are in relation to that goal, that wish that you have. And second, what kind of time and investment and support you would need to achieve those goals. Principle number 4. Your goals, your New Year's resolutions must be realistic. It's very similar to the previous one, but there's a nuance, difference. You may have an achievable goal, achievable resolutions, but the time frame that you're giving yourself to reach those goals are simply not realistic. And that is what I'm talking about. It's amazing to have big, lofty goals and resolutions and things you can achieve. But you have to be honest with yourself with the resources that you have, where you are in life, the investment that you are able to put into your goals, and the time frame that you have to achieve those goals. It's only by being realistic with yourself, with your own abilities, with the path, and with everything that will take for you to achieve a set goal, that you'll know if you are being realistic with your New Year's resolutions. Very similar to the previous one, but very different. A goal can be achievable, but perhaps not in the time frame that you have given yourself. You are then rendering an achievable goal into an unrealistic one. So being realistic with your goal, with your New Year's resolution, is just as important as to make sure that those goals and resolutions are achievable. And that leads me to the 5th principle. Principle number 5. Have a set timeline for your New Year's resolutions and your goals. It's very important, and I touched on it a little bit in the previous principle. Timeline, time frame is very important, because the timeline and the time frames you give yourself to achieve your goals will determine whether those goals are achievable, whether they are realistic. So the timeline is very important, but additionally, when you have a specific timeline for each of your goals, you can break down those timelines into many milestones. As they said, you do not climb the Himalaya or the Everest in one step or in one day. It takes many thousands of steps to reach to the top. The same applies with your goals and your New Year's resolutions. Once you set a timeline, you know that your goals are realistic, you know that they are achievable. Then you will establish milestones to help you navigate and guide yourself and know exactly where you stand in relation to your goal. It's going to help you track your progress. It's going to inform how much of your time and resources you need to invest in order to reach those specific goals that you have. So be specific with your goals. Make sure that those goals are measurable. Make sure that those goals are achievable. Make sure that those goals are realistic, and set a specific timeline to achieve those goals. SMART. S-M-A-R-T. That's how you keep your resolutions accomplished. That's how you're able to keep going when 85% give up on their New Year's resolutions. That's how you keep going throughout the year, making sure that you achieve everything you have in your vision board and everything you have in your list of things you want to accomplish this year. You have within yourself the ability to do so. You just have to keep at it, be consistent, and never give up. You have within yourself the ability to create the life that you want and reach the goals that you have. Have faith in yourself. I have faith in you. Now here's a bonus tip. It is always easy to go towards something than to run away from something. What I mean by that is that when you have a list of things you want to achieve this year, when you have all those New Year's resolutions, you will be more motivated when you're working towards something that you are excited about than working to get away from something that's dragging you down. Perfect example, you may want to lose weight, but the best way to frame that would be you working towards being in shape. So your focus is not so much about losing weight, which from the get-go makes you feel bad, but rather you're focusing on a state of being that you want to achieve, being in shape. That in itself will gives you more motivations. And you know it's a process. There will be less judgment, less blaming yourself whenever you fall off. Same things with any other plan. It is more motivational to build something than to destroy something. So whatever your goals are, make sure that you apply a positive lens on it. You are building towards something. You are building towards a better version of yourself. You are building towards growing your business, towards acquiring skills and knowledge, towards gaining self-discipline, whatever those goals are, towards traveling more. The idea is to have goals that are inspiring you, they are motivating you, and the more positive oriented they are, the more energy you will have within yourself to go after them, to keep at them, because it is a journey. It's not gonna happen in 1 month, in a couple months. It's gonna take the time that it will take. But by being positively minded in how you're going after your goals, you will have the energy that it takes to achieve all of them. There you have it. I hope these tools will be helpful to you. If you find them helpful, please share with those who might need it. Good luck with keeping your resolution in 2024. And please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.